Good afternoon and welcome to Winchester News Online. I'm Alex Smith. Britain has been bombarded by strong rainfall and heavy winds for weeks now. So much so, the coastal town of Gosport has had damage to its seafront. Alice Howell has the latest.
Over the past few weeks, the UK has been battered by 5 named storms: Brendan, Kiara, Dennis, Ellen and Francis. These storms have been bringing up to 70-mile-per-hour winds in seafront towns. One location that has really felt the strain is a Hampshire coastal town named Gosport. With the main coastal road, Stokes Bay, being closed, residents awoke to a collapsed promenade. Hampshire County Council has since opened Stokes Bay Road, however the promenade remains closed to all foot traffic until the promenade repairs take place. There has been no information about how long this may be and how long it may take. Although Stokes Bay Road was closed, it did not stop some residents trying to drive through late at night, causing coastal guards to come and have to help them through. With recent threat to life, weather warnings and flooding situations not set to improve until late March, we can only hope for drier spells on the horizon.
South Downs National Park celebrates their 20th anniversary during their annual Dark Skies Festival. The community was invited along to find out what makes the skies above so special. We sent our reporter Olivia Fraser to find out more.
South Downs National Park was made an international dark skies reserve in 2016 due to the low light pollution in the area, making it one of the best places in the UK to see the moon and stars.
This event is very important because one of the core purposes of the National Park is to promote opportunities to raise awareness of the National Park and for people to really enjoy this amazing space. So this is a great way for people to engage with us, to learn more about the National Park and why it's so important to have a dark sky reserve right on their doorstep.
The community gathered to learn more about the dark skies above through a range of activities, out-of-this-world telescopes and even virtual reality. Local astronomers also attended.
Well, the winter sky is quite exciting because there are a lot of brighter stars in the winter sky than there are in the summer skies, and of course it gets darker earlier, so they're more observable. But you've got the constellation of Orion. Most people know the stars of Orion's belt, for example, and lots of bright stars around that region.
One of the aims of this festival is to help raise awareness of the importance of dark skies and to keep the younger generation curious about space.
If you think of the Andromeda Galaxy is the closest galaxy to us. The light takes 2.5 million years to reach us from there. So actually, when you're looking at these objects, we're looking back in time. And it's that I find very, very fascinating, and hopefully we can inspire the youngsters to just go out and look up at the stars and the night sky.
Not only has this festival sent everyone into infinity and beyond, but it's also been one giant leap for the public into thinking about how we can preserve our night skies for future generations to enjoy. Olivia Fraser, Winchester News Online.
Pancake Day is undoubtedly one of the UK's best-loved celebrations. Today, whether you're eating British or American pancakes, everyone is sure to be enjoying them with their topping of choice. Our reporter Ellie Clout went to go and try some of Winchester's Pancake Day specials.
A day dedicated to pancakes means absolute mayhem for restaurants such as this one. So we're going to go in and try some of their specials.
The creation of the pancake has led to a British love celebration that's anticipated every year. Whether you fancy lemon and sugar or strawberries and cream, there's no denying pancakes are just so flipping good.
I mean, I feel like pancakes are just one of the best foods ever. Like, they're so versatile. You can do savoury, you can do sweet, you can dress them up however you want. So they're so versatile that everyone just loves them.
It may only be for one day in the year, but it seems that everyone is tucking into one of these.
Ellie Clout, Winchester News Online.
One way Winchester is celebrating today is with its annual Pancake Race. We're live with Cara Simmons for the latest.
Thanks, Alex. I'm here at the Winchester Cathedral for the annual Shrove Tuesday Pancake Race. Earlier, I spoke to the Mayor of Winchester to find out more.
I think last year was the first one, but this is the second, so we're declaring it annual. It will happen from now on. It's a great combination between Rotary and the Cathedral. which is great. In front of the cathedral, if you go back in history, in front of any church, in front of any cathedral would have been a public place for important events, and this is a charity fundraising event, so nowhere better, frankly, and we're away from the madding crowd out in the high streets.
Back to you, Alex, in the studio.
Cara? This Sunday, runners participated in the biggest 10K to ever have been arranged in Winchester. We sent our reporter Victoria Darlin to the event, where people had many interesting stories to share as to why they were running.
Thousands of people gathered up by the Guildhall this Sunday to run the annual Winchester 10K.
Over 2,000 people had signed up for the event, and they had many different stories to share.
Well, it's my first 10K with ski boots on, and it went incredibly well. Apart from the fact that I can't feel my toes. I'm going for Guinness World Record at London Marathon, and I've got to beat 5.5 hours. And we're doing it to raise money for ex-military servicemen.
Considering the weather and the flooding and everything, I thought the organisation was really good.
And we love the medal, the round table.
I think the medal's brilliant, and
really
I love
good.
the T-shirt.
We are running to raise money for Southampton General Hospital because they did such a good job at looking after a friend of ours who is from the running community, and he got cancer 3 times. Last time he actually lost part of his leg, so he thought he'd never run again, but he's been working really, really hard, and this is his welcome back to the running community.
I actually signed up for the race because I'm running in memory of my nan. I started running originally for my nan, and since she passed away, that's all I do is run, and I quite like the look of this one because it's quite local.
A lot of people were running for things that were important to them, and for the event's organizer, the most important thing was the people and the community.
Looking at all of the happy smiles that are coming over the finish line and all the high fives, there's been so many brilliant achievements today. The last person is our favourite person. That is the person that I organise the race around. And we have tail runners, so those guys are at the end of the race and they're just there encouraging people and things. So when they come over, it's all of our marshals' biggest cheer for that person.
Victoria Darlin, Winchester News Online.
And here is Tyron McPherson with the latest sport.
Liverpool are another step closer to clinching the Premier League title. The leaders had to come from behind in their 3-2 home win over strugglers West Ham. They're now 22 points clear at the top. Chelsea manager Frank Lampard is warning his players to get ready to suffer when they face Bayern Munich later. The English side hosts the German Giants in the first leg of their Champions League last 16 tie. Lampard says his squad will have to be at their best if they're to progress in the tournament. Winchester City FC are looking for a win tonight as they host Bideford Town at the City Ground. Winchester City have only accumulated 2 points in their last 5 matches, so a win is crucial if they are to continue their fight for promotion. Deontay Wilder claims his WBC title defeat to Tyson Fury was down to the ring walk costume he wore. Wilder says the diamond-encrusted outfit weighed almost 20 kilos, which meant he didn't have the legs to withstand the British boxer's punches. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn is holding talks with Fury's camp about a World Championship unification showdown with his fighter. Thousands of people attended a celebration of life for the late Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna in Los Angeles. Vanessa Bryant gave an emotional tribute at the ceremony, which was held at the Staples Center on Monday. Vanessa described Kobe as the MVP of girls' dads and said that her daughter Gianna would have been an amazing mummy. And that's the latest sport.
Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. I'm Alex Smith.